What up, what up, what up? Good morning, family. Welcome to episode 324. You can be happy or miserable. I am working extremely hard at not giving into the darkness that wants to creep up sometimes. If I'm being honest, I feel like anger and rage and like us who might find ourselves in powerless situations, or where we feel powerless, or where we feel like people are taking advantage of us and shitting all over us. I find that it's easier to take that shit out on people that we believe are lesser than us. We want to take out our pain on those who we believe have less power than us. And so what I'm thinking about is this idea of like that shit for me is dark. That is connecting to some dark shit. Like we feel so bad about ourselves that we somehow feel better by treating someone else like shit is pretty shitty. And so one of the things that I'm working really hard on right now in my life is moving toward the light. Like you hear people using expressions like that, like darkness and light. Like darkness for me is that low level frequency shit. It's like vibrating on this, I'm in pain, so I need to cause others pain or take out my pain on others. That's on some low level frequency, dark shit. Moving toward the light for me, though, is making a choice, a conscious choice to be light in spaces that might be dark, to be light in moments where you might want to go dark. You might feel it rising in you, but you're choosing happiness instead of misery. Because I believe that every single emotion that we experience at any given moment, we have a choice. We have a choice as to whether or not we are going to stay in that low level dark shit or pull ourselves up and out and connect to a higher vibration that brings us closer to light. And to me, light is happiness. It's finding moments of joy. It is not easy, yo. I'm not saying that it's easy because I am constantly at war with the rage that wants to rise and explode, and holding on to my peace because I know that if I am moving in from a dark place and staying on this low vibration, I'm only going to attract shit like that, and shit's going to pop off. And I don't want that. I don't want my agitation to attract more agitation. And so I intentionally have to work on connecting to my happy place. And my happy place is peace and love and joy and gratitude and remembering what it is that I want in my life. Do I want to be a miserable person, or do I want to be a happy person? I want to be a happy person. So while I can feel all of the pain and agitation and frustration that I'm experiencing in my life, ultimately the end result is always the same. I want to connect to happy, even in my grief, even while I'm mourning, I want to remember that there are beautiful things happening in my life. There are beautiful people in my life. And so today, that's the meditation. Do you want to be a miserable person, or do you want to be a happy person? And what does this mean for you? What does this look like for you? What are you willing to let go of to vibrate higher and connect to that light, that happiness brings? So let's close our eyes and let's take some deep breaths. Let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Breathe normally. What does misery look like in your life? What does being a miserable person look like for you? How have you been miserable? How have you been connecting to misery? How have you been vibrating low? You know the drill. Pause this meditation at any moment to reflect, to journal, to think about, to sit with whatever it is that's rising for you. Misery. Where does misery live in your body? How are you treating the people closest to you? Would your people say that you're miserable, or would your people say that you are happy right now in your life? What makes you happy? Who makes you happy? Who comforts you and brings you joy? Who are the people who you're surrounding yourself with that are keeping you in this miserable place, because misery loves company, and you being on a low frequency attracts more of that, and nobody else wants to shine, so why would they want you to shine? Let's take some inventory and look at who those people are and name them. This person and this person and this person are very comfortable with me being miserable and negative. Who are they? And who are the people that are positive and happy that you find yourself wanting to push them away because you might want to sit in your shit and your misery, but they're still light and they're still good for you and loving and there for you? Who are those people? How can we connect to that light that lives inside of us? How can we resist the darkness? Hmm. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, come out of meditation. Listen, no heat, no judgment. You want to be around miserable people? Do you? I want to be happy. I want to surround myself by goodness. I know that what makes me happy is to create, and so I need to create a space for myself where I'm giving myself what I need so that I can connect to that joy, to that inner joy, to that light that I possess. I don't want to sit in darkness because it only attracts more of that. And sometimes it's even harder to come out of it. I want to be happy. I choose happy. And I was thinking about the people who are light in my life where I have been the miserable one and I have pushed them away because I'm like, I don't got time for all this positivity and all this self help stuff and all this self love and self care. That I pushed it away because I was consumed by my own self loathing, my own self hate, that I didn't want to be in that light. I wanted to sit in it. And in a lot of ways, it has helped my work, my art. But the truth is that it's poison. Y ese veneno I don't want inside my body for too long. I can use it in my art and then I need to let it go because the light for me feels better. And I want to feel good. Even though I'm in pain and even though I am sad, I know that at the end of the day, I want to be love. I want to attract love. I want to be light. I want to attract light. So that's the message, yo. Be what you want to attract. Show up in the world being the thing that you want more of in your life. I want more happiness, so I'm going to be that. My intention for today is to connect to the love that is me. I will connect to the love that is me. I wish that for me. I wish that for you. I'm wishing you a beautiful day, family. Peace.